Gemini, welcome to your energy check-in. As you guys know, these readings are timeless and signless, so you don't actually have to have any Gemini placements at all. And in fact, wow, hold your horses. And in fact, I am going to be moving away from labeling my videos with zodiac signs because really, just check them all. If the title resonates with you, then it's most likely for you, okay? If you'd like to have a personal reading or, ooh, that's strong, whatever that energy is, whew. Personal reading or energy adjustment, all that good stuff, healing sessions, hit me up. All right. Okay. So it's funny because I usually see this card as the 44 seconds already. I usually see this card as the like they won't even let me say it. Now they're calling it adjustment card. It's just the adjustment card. Yeah, it's the adjustment card. Hold on. Excuse me, energy is coming through. So I am getting some wedding cake energies, wedding bliss energies from this card right now. It does not mean that you're going to be having a wedding. I just looked up 1 minute 11 seconds. But what it does mean is there's been some type of unification in your field, some type of integration, some type of union. And remember, whatever manifests on the outside of us first takes place on the inside. So I'm sensing a wedding of sorts, a union, a unification. Yeah, they're saying a resubstitution. Interesting, they say it that way. But what it manifests as for you, we don't know. It could manifest as another person, another opportunity, another whatever. But either way, I'm just getting the words, a golden gate opportunity. Okay, so we're gonna go with that, guys. Oh, there's interesting. See, these are the higher. Now these, 2 minutes 2 seconds. Let's say that this is manifesting as a relationship, and now they're saying a holy relationship. So it just goes to show you, we're talking about a bond that is of a higher nature. Because we see the masculine and we see the feminine. We see the feminine. I love seeing this because this feminine card, 2 minutes and 20 seconds, 2:22. We see this feminine card, and I like it. It's not even coming through as the divine feminine. It's coming through as the starseed card. It's a star child. But what I think is really informative about that is because usually, I was just going to say it's a very transformative energy, like she's still going through transformation, but actually what it is that this woman or this energy, feminine energy, has been activated. It could be the energy within you, could be whatever, could be manifesting as a person or place or situation that is feminine polarity. But we see here that on the one hand, this feminine is being upheld by this masculine entity, and so all of a sudden she has this hand here, and we see Saturn coming through with some lessons, but it's almost like all these planets don't mean anything now. She's just like, and they all blow away. So this looks like a bit of a task completion energy, and as this person is completing a task on the upper levels, we have the masculine coming through. He's coming through these two cards, creating on the ground. Okay, 3 minutes 27 seconds. So and by the way, whenever I say the times like that, I just happen to look up, and it's because they want me to see that time, and so I just reported whatever the time is. It means something. It has something to do with the energy. It's like transmission talk. I feel that all of this came about as they're saying as here are the words, a visual accord. Now that could mean something for some of you. Let me translate that. One way that a visual accord energetically can manifest in the physical, in terms we would understand. Let's say you're watching YouTube reading, and as you're watching it, something clicks, right? You're calibrated, something clicks, and then there's union, 4 minutes 11 seconds. And so that's what they're trying to say here. There was some type of visual accord, what are they saying? A preoccupation with alignment brought into view. Now let's talk about that manifesting at the lower levels here. That could, a preoccupation with alignment could simply be like, dude, you're super obsessed with whether this person is into you or not. That's what that is. So at the upper levels, it would be considered a preoccupation with alignment. Down here, when we're in the personality energy, it's like, oh my God, I can't get this person to text me back. I'm obsessed, right? But either way, I do see that there has been alignment here at a higher level. So it's going to come in. Let's see what the masculine is pointing out here. Key of light and second ray of wisdom. All right. So it's interesting because it almost looks like a marriage of sorts, because I'm getting the masculine energy here on this card here, connecting with the feminine being in her place of will, right? So this is a willpower has had to come into play in some way. And then here we have the feminine. You know what this feels like? It feels almost like the masculine energies. Remember, it could be referring to you, the masculine, the inner masculine within you, which, oopsies, or it could be referring to, rather, it could be referring to manifestation of the masculine in a person, place, thing, or situation. But anyway, what I'm seeing here is the feminine needed to make some adjustments. They're like minor attunements, but they're just being kind. There had to be some type of adjustment made in the energy field. And so I feel like that's happened. And now there's like a stability that's coming through for that feminine polarity. And so now it's almost like the masculine is like, hey, while you do that, while you stop jiggling and then you get into like your stability mode, while you're finishing up that stuff, I'm just going to run out and go grab the key from the new, from the angel, right? But this could manifest for some of you as a new commitment with a new home. So you and somebody may actually be moving in with each other to a new house is what I'm getting, or something like that. But that's just one example. Look at this, the prayers card. I do see here, oh, this feels good actually. I was going to say something could come between masculine and feminine energies here, but I don't really feel there could be. 6 minutes 40 seconds, so giving that that energy of 10 completion, before on one side, 6 on the other. That makes no sense to some of you. Don't worry, just trust me. Anyway, it's almost like, no, we're here now. We're here now. In fact, look at this, the 2 and then the 2 and then the 6 together, right? I look up 7 minutes. Yeah. This smoke prayers card almost seems like to come in. It's like anything that would come in or could come in, just whoosh, it doesn't hold any weight anymore. Okay, so if you're dealing with I heard weight, W-E-I-G-H-T, but I'm like, is there a little bit of an energy of W-A-I-T? It doesn't hold much weight anymore. Of course, in the non-physical, of course, there's no more weight because the alignment is there. But how that manifests for you guys, some of you may be reuniting with a person, place, thing, or situation that represents the opposite polarity within the next 3 months. They're saying a favorable outcome will happen in about a month or 2. Okay, interesting. From whenever you watch this, remember these readings are timeless and signless. This feels a little bit like a monster card. What is this? I don't know what this is. Let me just shake it out a little bit. While I do that, I do want to say, some of you are being asked to practice better spiritual hygiene, they're asking. All right, so what else? Ooh, let's explain that. Yeah, okay. I was like, what? I let it go, but I can't because I felt it. Some of you are doing too much when it comes to the spiritual stuff. Now, listen, guys, I'm purely channeling, okay? So I understand how controversial this is going to sound. But, like, if you're out there lighting your whole damn house up with a whole bunch of candles, like, this one's a black one, that one's a red one, and this one looks like this doll, and that one looks like that. Like, just chill a bit. Just keep it simple. Yeah, look at them. It's almost like now they're doing this. And see, it's like fanning these prayers. They're like, light one candle. Doesn't matter what color it is. They're saying, just light a candle, set your intention, so make your prayer, and bada bing, bada boom. And see, I'm like blowing the prayers, the smoke, the prayer energy is heading up there. So they're saying keep it simple, because sometimes the more ritual you do, the more of a disturbance in the field it creates, because it's too much attention to something that sometimes needs you to actually take your attention away. And now they're showing me 2 things, this card and this card. This card, actually what I was going to say earlier, is about a disconnect from the masculine, but I'm going to erase that right now, because those words don't even have any alignment in this reading. It's like I couldn't even get it out, and I felt like I shouldn't even be saying it, but just so you guys could see. And then here we have alignment, illumination. Oh my god, candle. They were just talking about a candle. Okay, they're like, just go ahead and light a candle. Like, so you guys, you see, like, I'm not making this up, right? Monster. Look at that tower card. Like, this is tower when I see it. But in fact, look, the lightning, the tower. But they're saying things will transform as they're designed to. Like, keep it simple. We got one candle, we have one flame, we've got one like hand with one thing. It's like, just keep it simple. Symbol. Okay. Key. Because I was just about to say, keep it simple, like this guy. One key, one feminine. So some of you, that's a sign. I just saw 10 minutes, 13 seconds with the 1 and the 1-3. For some of you, you have 1-1 alignment, but there's a third party involved. And for some of you, you may be the third party, right? And for some of you, the other person may be the third party. Remember, third party need not be another person in a romantic sense. It could be something as simple as distance. It could be, oh, they said rage. For somebody here, rage is a part of, like, rage is the other person's third party. And I do see that it's work related. I have to be honest, I just looked up at 2 candles I have lit right there, and it looks like they're trying to move closer. So that's a good thing. Yeah. Focus. So they're saying focus on 1, 1, 1. So if you, regardless of what side of this connection you're in, I want you to focus. 11 minutes, 1 second, 1, 1, 1. I want you to focus on being the only one in that connection with this other person. And that asks for you to be back up here with the higher energies, right? Because this is the template up there. So if you're dealing with someone who's across the world, right, go ahead and focus on oneness. We're together already, okay? When we get together in the physical, this is what we're gonna do. If this person is in a relationship, or you're in the relationship, and they're the third party. If they're, if one of you or both of you, oh my God, are in relationships, focus on the oneness between the two of you. Feed that energetic thing. They're saying it's simple. Be simple-minded. Oh my God, you guys, stop it. Certainty, precision. Okay? Yeah, there we are. Yeah, they're like, you see that cards just want to come together right now? They're like, it's one. So we're actually one. So for some of you, if this reading is catching you, chances are you may have been dealing with a situation that was going through a lot of, they won't even let me say the word, and they won't even let me put this card down. 12 minutes, 12 seconds, perception. Why? Because whatever the word I was going to say, it's just like this card. It doesn't apply to the frequency of this energy. 12 minutes, 21 seconds. So we're just going to bounce it back out. Okay. Do you guys want to choose another card? Like, I'm just doing my job here. So you see the energies of this reading are very, very high right now. Okay. Mastery. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Mastery. That's what I'm saying. Healing. Okay, so definitely a healing of consciousness has occurred. Clarity and mystical. So it's funny that these 2 cards are coming out together, because with clarity, look at how clear it is, but then again, it's also compared to this, right? But in a sense, it's also dealing with like a future, and like it's divinations. You're like, well, how clear could the future be? But then over here we've got the mystical, right? And it's like abstract. So in a sense, these 2 are very much mirroring each other, but they're very much believable. So we are in the age of Aquarius. So right now I would say that these cards are kind of like, yeah, they're going up here, right? So you can trust it. One more card maybe. I feel like this reading will be short because it's very straightforward. I'm getting the tune. Interesting, they're saying it this way. I'm getting the tune of broccoli. Okay, so for some of you, broccoli means something. For some of you, the whole thing means something. The tune of broccoli. Wow. There's the ring. Look at the karmic ring. Interesting. Look at the ring. I went to say something else, but look at the ring at the higher level, and look at the ring down here. What's under here? Gamble. Interesting. Dice. Why would they add that? Fickle. Interesting. Good luck. You know what? It's funny. Maybe that's referring to the karmic ring. Yeah. You know what? I'm just gonna honor the reading. I mean whatever, and just put those here, because look at this ring up here. Oops, sorry. Can you see it? It's not a ring, but it's totally a ring. It's funny because it's like, then here's a ring. You can slip your hand in. Boop. And then we've got this wheel. I don't see it. Oh, here. It's like, they're saying that, yeah, that's okay. Thank you. Karmic ring. Thank you. It's like, what that is saying is some of you may be actually dealing with somebody who, like, again, as we said, focus on the oneness, because this is going to be clearing up very soon, I feel. Oh my god, very soon. I got even probably before December is what I got. And which is nice. Because look, it's like it's only a matter of time, this patience, right? Because there's another ring that you can put your hand in, but it's only a matter of time, because you see how here's a ring, here's a ring, here's another ring. It's always a gamble, it's always fickle. That's the karmic cycle. That's the karmic cycle. But once this occurs, that's different, and that's why this ring is the ring to rule them all. I don't know. Kind of nervous to pick any more cards. You guys ever been that way? Let's just go ahead and pick 2 cards from this deck, and then I feel like it's almost done. Thank you. Oh God, sorry. Not the reading. I mean the stress and the. They're saying the compass. There's 1 card. There's the Hierophant. The Hierophant, though, is not coming through. The Hierophant, yeah, we know at bottom of the deck. Wheel of Fortune, 7 of Wands, and then that cute little rose. Let's go ahead and just leave it right there. But you guys, oopsies. Yeah, with this little rose, it's the 9 of Wands, but with this little rose, it's completely, oh, excuse me, can't see. With this rose, it's different from this. This is on here with fickle. This is saying nothing worth its value. What is it? Nothing worth its value comes easy. So some of you they've been really working hard to really reach a certain state of completion here. But I also wanted to say that this Hierophant card fell down. Of course, we know the Hierophant could be about higher learning, all of that, teaching. It could also be about long-term commitment. But right now, what I'm seeing is this spirit is asking, I'm going to pick it up. It's almost like it's asking the feminine. Doesn't that just have to be the feminine? But have you learned your lesson? Right? That's the answer. I wouldn't say that's the question, but they're saying that's the answer. Have you learned your lesson? Some of you may have been asking a question. Look, it's all giving a nod to the precision. So I would say, yeah. And look at that 1 eye. If you're somebody that I was talking to recently about 1 eye, you're being referenced right here. You know who you are. Ooh, look at this Venus. The Venus. Venus means something here, okay? This is the other card, girl. Sorry, I was still talking to her, but I'm also talking to everybody. Girls, guys. The Empress. And I'm getting Peanut. Cute. I just needed to say that. Peanut. Maybe peanut means something for somebody, but look at cute. It also looks like a little peanut. But actually, it's like an inner child, a baby, right? Look at what I was going to say, I meant to say, look at what the feminine is getting, like what she's completed. But so you heard me start to say, look at what the masculine is getting. The masculine is getting someone who has learned their lesson. There is awareness, and they're getting an Empress energy. Beautiful. And it's like, I do see marriage energies around February, to be honest. So let's say if you are on this train, and let's say if you're on the timeline, and like this current timeline, remember this reading is timeless. Let's say if you're, I almost feel like I want to put my hand through that ring right there, right? So many rings. But let's say you are on the current timeline where it's like I said, December, things really start popping off, like coming together in the physical. I just feel like by February, if this is still your timeline, like meaning if you don't screw it up, no, I'm just joking. No. But no, I don't feel, actually, I gotta be honest, I just kind of feel this is irreversible. Whatever this is, feels very irreversible. So much so that I can't even look at the cards. I'm like looking over there. But so that was purely a joke. That wasn't even channeled. But yeah, so if that's the timeline you're on, where it's like December, things really start to pop off, because right now, like it's just like that. I feel like February, there's going to be a knowing, like, yep, we're getting married. This is definitely the real deal. It's like your love life. Everyone in the community knows Doreen Virtue's Romance Angels cards. Your love life is ascending to what, the next level or another level? It feels like that. Your relationship or your romance is ascending to the next level. Anyway, whatever it is, but it really feels like marriage. Like some of you may even travel together. I just see you traveling together. Whatever it is, feels very, very strong. I'm getting the energy of Denmark for somebody here. Yeah, Copenhagen, whatever. Um, doesn't have to be that location, but I just heard, it's so weird. Okay. I just heard Mexico, a ritual is complete. Okay. So ritual, I'm like, what do you mean ritual? What's this all about? You guys, if you know me, I don't really, look, I don't know if I'm lazy as a worker or something, light worker, but I've always asked, I don't want to have to do too many tools. I don't need that. I don't want the candles. I don't want, like, I'll do it. I mean, like, I'll light some tea lights or whatever. That's what I have over there. But I'm too lazy. I like it. Just let me use my brain and my hands and right. But either way, ritual can be helpful in that it strengthens, and it's also parts of certain. It can strengthen. It's also a part of certain traditions and all that stuff. But they're saying a ritual has been complete. Interesting. Okay, so if that's for you, you understand what that means. And they're so funny. They're like, you don't have to do it, Janelle. We'll do it for you. Thank you. That's my team right there. They know me. I'm a Taurus moon, Capricorn South Node, so I do have the workaholism tendencies. But my Taurus moon is like, dude, am I at work again? I just want to chill. So thanks, guys. But they're showing, yeah, look at this. I want to put it here, but it's like, I want to put it here so you can see it side by side, but then I don't want to put it on this side. Why? Maybe because the energies right here are strong. I'm not even going to rest it down, but look, Empress, Wheel of Fortune. So this is, see the mirroring with the dress and everything? This is coming to here. Imagine all of these, I just heard the word ticker tapes. Remember ticker tape? When you have ticker tape parades, you throw like little confetti, the tickers out the windows. Anyway, whatever. But they're saying that means something. Okay, I know for someone for sure, confetti that's coming through for you. That's coming through for you, boo. But for others it could mean something as well. But ticker tape, you throw like the ticker tape outside of the windows during like a huge parade, like those Macy's Day parade or just whatever. But it looks like confetti as it's falling down. But you see all these, the wheel, okay, that's for somebody. See all these become these flowers. 22 minutes, 22 seconds, okay? Now the reason why I think they don't want to put it here yet is because it's not there yet, okay? God is good. But they're saying you've got to go through some more pangs. I want to say pains, but the word is pang. Like hunger pang. Whatever. It's just, and here we have the Three of Cups situation. So you may be dealing with someone who's tied up at the moment. Interesting they said it that way. Tied up at the moment, some of you. But they're saying that's, it's coming. It's coming. That's the way they say it. And eventually, yeah. Look at how she's so cute. She's pouting and looking that way like, Anyway, it's coming. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and end this reading now, Gemini, but really this is for everybody. Like I said, I'm going to be moving away from using the words, the zodiacs. Please just energy check in. If you see something like in the title or you just feel called to watch it, then you can do it. But God is good. God bless you. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me or an energy field adjustment, healing session, karmic adjustment, that last one is subject to approval by your team. Please feel free to reach out by my Etsy page, okay? Mwah. Or Instagram. Love you. Oh, my Instagram is at Awakening All You Light Workers. And for those of you on Instagram, my YouTube is A Compassionate Heart School. Bye.